Hey everybody, it's Mike. I really have to keep my composure. I'm trying to. I finished Insanity, and it's been pretty emotional for me. I know this is gonna be kind of like my prelude, I guess, video until my final video. I'm going to try to compose something that has pictures, my journey, thoughts. I don't know if I'm going to get it done. It may be something I do next week, being that I only work at my second job 3 days then. But for now, I really want to get something out to you guys because, man, I'll tell you what, day 63, and when I was in the low obliques to the sides, I just started crying. I'm trying not to cry right now. There was just something about Insanity that put me over the edge compared to P90X. I can't begin to describe it. Just the intensity level I had is just more. I think because the cardiovascular, it burns, man. And so you guys can see, I don't know if you can really see it that well, but these are my results. I'm going to read them off to you guys in a second. But I started Insanity back on 10/26/2011, and then I just finished it on 1/3/12. I did have some days where I was sick. I had some days I was so sore I couldn't even work out. I think I tried to work out, but I think that's what made Insanity so much more emotional for me, is that I had to push even that much harder to complete it. And when I finished, I felt like I was Rocky. I felt like I had just done an NFL Combine, which is why I have my Packer gear on. That actually, I think, helped me out to put me in the mindset of I'm in a Combine. And I burned about 400 calories tonight doing the fit test too. I used my FT4 heart rate monitor. So I don't know how I pulled these results off, but I utterly shattered my fit test. And did I expect some of these results the way they did? Yes. I'm going to say that I felt confident. Some results, I never expected these. So I'm going to kind of just give you where I started, where I ended, because if I tell you little by little, let's just do it. Switch kicks. Switch kicks is where you take your foot and you go switch, switch. In 2 kicks is 1 rep. And I started out at 60, then went to 74, 76, and 120. I'm not giving you 5 because there was the 4th week. I said I wasn't doing the fit test because I really was crunched for time, so I just did 4 of them. So to go from 60 to 120, that's doubling my numbers. Don't know how I did it, but my feet felt like they were on fire. You know, I had to dust them off a little bit. Power jacks. This is where I knew I would accelerate, just because all the push-ups you do, and the power jack is where you go down, up, down, up. And I started out at 45, then I went to 68 to 74, and bam, 83. I was really excited about that. So I could not believe it. The power knees is where I just knew I was going to fly. I felt like Peter Pan, Mighty Mouse, and everything. But the power knees is where you take it and you go in, out, in, out, in, out. I've been doing this type of movement since Taebo, and it's the exact same move in Taebo. I went from 76 to 114, down to 100, and then back up to 135. I was definitely out of breath at that point. I noticed I can catch my breath a lot faster too, so it wasn't as bad. Power jumps, I hated this one. Oh my gosh. I even watched the video when I first tried this, and I had a little hop like bing, bing, bing. And power jumps, is where literally you're going up and down. And I started out at 27, then I went to 45, then I went to 52, and then now 67. So I definitely improved. I did about the rule of 10. I did 10 quick ones, take a breather, 10 quick ones, take a breather, or sometimes 12, just depend. Then you have the globe jumps. This I caught on pretty fast. You really are going to be going at a quick pace. And the globe jump, you literally go down to the ground, over, down to the ground, back, left, front. So you make a square. I did 8 the first time, then went to 12, then went to 13 and 13. I think I pretty much maxed out there. It's really hard to go beyond that. So suicide jumps, I'm not going down and demonstrating, because all you do when you do suicide jumps, you go down, back, legs back, back in, and up. And with those, I started out with 13, then I went to 14, then I went to 12, so I dropped down, and then I went back up to 17. One of the things I expressed through Insanity is that my stomach was in the way. I couldn't really tuck in, and through Insanity, I know it's kind of bloated right now because of the water I had. I felt my chest towards the very end of this last workout, I could really tuck it in and push up, and so I felt like that was awesome. Push-up jacks, you guys know you do regular push-up, but then your legs scissor out, you go down, scissor out, go down, scissor out. And I started out with 26, then went to 28, 29, and then 40. I know I'm kind of corny, but 40. Crushed it. I got to tell you, Insanity does have you do a lot of push-ups. I know there's one exercise you do 16 push-ups, 16 runs. 16 push-ups, 16 runs. And the back and forth push-ups, and I don't know, all kinds of different push-ups. So I knew that one was going to go up. I was all excited about that. Then the low plank obliques is where you're in the plank and you bring your leg up, down, leg up, down. And I started off at 20, then went to 23, then went to 25, and then went to 45. That is my Insanity, guys. I need a drink of water, because as you can see my face is still red. I think I've cried enough. I might cry a little bit more tonight. But guys, I in the process, I joined a new group. Deb, thanks for pushing me. And the Insanity group that I'm working with, there's a specific Sandy group, and then the Beachbody team I have. Guys, I'm roughly 235 pound range right now. It's just kind of fluctuating because it's the holiday eatings and stuff. I'm still, working on it, but a guy my size, about anywhere from 5'9", 5'10", did Insanity. And a lot of times, I had to work strenuous hours, and I know parents, you can attest to this, working a ton of hours, on the run, on the go, and barely have any time. I still made time for Insanity. And my girlfriend can attest to it, that like tonight, I went ahead, worked 15 hours from 5:45 in the morning, got off work, my first job, went to my second job, got done at 10, and just kept plowing through tonight. And so I'm going to get ready to go to bed because it's 11:40 at night. I'm going to upload this video and get that going for you guys. But I know there's another guy, Howard, CPA buddy. Me and you kind of talked, a little bit more, but you said something how most people will start their video process and quit. I know, Christina, you finished Insanity. Major kudos to you. and Jen is 1 week away from finishing Insanity. Guys, and how are you finished Insanity? I just can't begin to express enough the time, the patience, the diligence, and everybody that hasn't started the workouts that's trying to start for the new year, and everybody in the new Beachbody group I'm with, keep plugging. The word I'm going to use for tonight is persistence, and persistence pays off, even if it's 5 steps, even if it's a quarter mile, half a mile. When I started working out last year, I was doing the Biggest Loser DVDs. And I know everybody loves the Biggest Loser stuff. I said I'm going to be a Biggest Loser, and now I'm down 110 pounds, and I'm not done yet. So, and guys, my buddy Nick, he's determined to finish Insanity eventually. All y'all, give me a fist pump. I need it. Fist bump, pump, whatever you want to call it. I'm not putting it down until you do it. Bam, there we go. Let me know what you think of these videos. I need some ideas if things you want to see, things you want to hear as far as new videos. I know my videos are a little bit longer, but if you could take the time to comment, it does encourage me. I guess the one thing for me, some people ask me like, what would work for me to help motivate you? I've found that when you go ahead and shoot me a little comment, just encouraging me, it helps me. It keeps my fire going, keeps the flame building, and it encourages me to just keep pressing play. Which brings me to my next part of this. I'm going to try to shorten this up here shortly. Is what workout am I doing next? I'm actually going to do a hybrid. I've decided, I've talked about it. It's either going to be the P90X hybrid with Insanity, because I absolutely love Insanity. I don't want to let it go. So what I'm thinking about is the P90X lean in Insanity, which I don't know if I've heard of anybody ever doing, because there's a ton of cardio in it, or P90X and Insanity. Either way, I'm doing it. But tomorrow, I'm taking off, man. I am so excited, so happy. I'm taking the complete day off because I have another 15-hour shift. And Thursday, I'm going to go get my pull-up bar because I don't have one. I'm really challenging myself. Never had a pull-up bar yet. And I'm going to do it. And this is the next step in my journey. I'm not setting any New Year's resolutions. I'm setting goals. A resolution is almost like a short-term thing. The more I've just thought about it, it's just something you're wanting to do for that year is what it really comes down to, in my opinion. I could be wrong. But I want goals that are lifelong and term goals that are going to stick with me. Like I said, back September, October, I want to be this pant size, this shirt size, and I knew I would stick to it because then that's something I'm going to wear. But if I don't know, that's just my opinion, is I'm gonna stick to goals, not resolutions. I'm gonna stick to goals because, you know, they mean more. On my refrigerator, I have 5-year goals and short-term goals, and I've met all my short-term goals. So now I need to start some new ones. I met every one of them so far, and it's been awesome, guys. So I appreciate you watching this video, and if I didn't give you a shout out, I know there were some other people that watched my videos. I can't comment how much you guys have impacted me. You mean a lot. And thanks for taking the time to watch this video. It does take some time to prepare, but I feel this is my calling, is to help people, motivate people, because a lot of people tell me I have a lot of energy. And I want to help you by giving my energy to you. And I'm only going to keep learning as you guys keep sticking with me. So you guys have a great evening. I need to process this video, and keep up, guys. I finished it, my results are in, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good night, guys. Day 63. Cheers.